What is going on, guys? Good morning. Thank you so much for checking out another video. It is 5:10 a.m. I woke up 10 minutes ago, and that is because we are going racing today down at Honor Farm MX in Pueblo, Colorado. So we raced there once already this year. Today's actually the final race of the RMRA series, the state championships. I'm not in contention for any championships. I'm in like 24th and 22nd in my two classes, 30 plus B and 25 plus B. Of course, I only race, 3 races this year or something like that, so not many points, but we're gonna head down. Daddy DeeO's here, and yeah, get the truck out, and then we'll be on our way. So let's have a freaking awesome time down there and have a lot of fun on the dirt bike. Let's go get it. As promised, we got Daddy DeeO here, so let's get on the road.
All right.
Great.
There you go. Thanks.
Thank you so much.
Have a good day.
You too. Out here at Honor Farm, of course, pitted at the applied pit like always. Tyler letting us pit here, always love that. Got Ben LeMay pitted right next to us, and yeah, getting unloaded now. I'll get ready for that 7 a.m. practice and have some fun with it. Daddy DeeO's getting the bike all sorted out. Always appreciate everything he does. We're wearing that Moto Loco ransom gear for practice in Moto 1. Then we'll be switching to some Just One for Moto 2. But they're getting a little bit of a late start as the sun is very bright coming up. 7:12. Practice usually starts at 7, but the first practice is starting to, what's up? Starting to head down the hill and get ready to go on the track. And we're gonna run the second practice today. I've talked about it before and never done it, but we'll go out for, it's women and senior, and they allow vet riders in. So yeah, we'll get on in there, but gonna have fun. I know I've said that 50 billion times, but that's what I gotta tell myself. Keeping it fun out here. That's what it's all about. So let's go check out the track and see what's up. Down here for our practice, women's and seniors, so got a nice mix of people out here. Pretty deep over on the right there. Kind of went more to the middle where it's not so deep just for the practice start, but just gonna get out, feel the track out. You guys know I don't usually go too ham in practice, so we'll just kind of see what the track is looking like and keep it safe for it. Good.
Daniel's first lap of practice, getting started. Just stalled it. Oh no. Well, we got that out of the way.
For how muddy the bike is, it really didn't feel that muddy on the track. We went out second practice instead of first, like what Ben did, but it was actually pretty good. I'm impressed with how the track is now, which has me a little worried for later in the day because it's definitely going to dry out. So we'll just see how bad it gets, but it's kind of what you expect in Pueblo. It's hot, it's windy. It's not windy right now, and it dries out. That's just part of it, but pretty good practice. I don't know, the bike felt like really low, and there were a few times I didn't get the power I wanted. I think it was just a little deeper than I realized, but it just didn't feel like it, so I'd get on the gas in case of jump, but got around pretty well. I stalled the bike after the finish line in that right-hander and then just dropped the bike over. I didn't even hit the ground, so it was more of a stall than a tip over, but we got that out of the way. So Dad's scraping the mud off the bike, but I feel pretty darn good after that first practice, so hopefully we can carry it into the motos and have a really good day. watched the first race of the day, which was A's and Open B, non-pro, whatever. So Ben took the win in that, so got to watch him. And so we're race 5 for our first moto. So we're just sitting here getting some last minute hydropower in, getting off the feet for a little bit, and then getting ready to go out there. So it's looking like it's rutting up well. It'll be a little bit of a challenge. Really want to focus on hopefully not stalling the bike, get a good start, not stall the bike, and just have some fun out there. I don't have too many expectations. Just love being on the dirt bike. So bike looks good. Dad did a great job of cleaning up like always, so thank you, Dad. And see what we can do with old Yeti. What's up, yeah? What's up, Mason? We're here on the line. This is going to be for 25 plus PC. Ben LeMay's in front of us, 25A, so we're just going to take his gate and go from there. So I think we're getting ready. It's going to be good. Let's go. Still leading. He pulled the whole shot, and he's leading out there. Ride hard, be safe, Daniel. Oh, getting past. Might be by Zach. Here we come. There's Zach. There's somebody else got it. That's okay. All right, slow down, roll.
Down. Just real tired?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Holy cow, that was tough. They gave us, I think what they say, 5 laps, and that worked me. Just the track is really ruddy, and I'm not doing well in it. I'm squidding all over the place. Had a few close calls, didn't go down. I ripped a nice hole shot, so thanks for the gate prep, Dad. Got a real nice hole shot, led for 7/8 of the lap, 9/10 of the lap, 99/100 of the lap, and then got passed. But that's all right. Had some good lines, learned a little bit. Mason got me with 2 laps to go, maybe the last lap, and then he had a little squid before the rollers, so I was able to get him back. And then that Cowie was right on me, and I was kind of worried about that because he passed me over the yellow. You're not even supposed to jump on yellow, and he passed me. Mason was kind of close, but the Cowie for sure. So in the back of my mind, I was thinking like I could protest that, but then I ended up beating him anyway, so we'll take that. But I don't know where we finished up, 3rd or 4th. Zach was in front of me. He crashed after the finish line on the first lap, so that's a bummer for Zach. But yeah, it just wiped me out. I came back, I couldn't even get my bike on the stand. I just had to lean it against these people's motorhome, and then I laid on the ground and poured some water on me. That beat me up. My arms feel horrible. Just getting in those ruts, I'm not gelling with it. I'm just fighting the bike, so I need to work on that for 30 plus. But yeah, glad we made it out of there. I'm going to make some suspension changes. I'm going to stiffen up the front quite a bit. A lot of these jumps, they don't really throw you too high or too far, and I'm cased in everything. It feels horrible out there because I'm not downsiding anything. So got some stuff to work on, but glad we made it through that first one all right, and we'll go from there.
Flashback from Motocross of Nations. You tell me.
On eBay.
Another good start. He's in 3rd going out of that corner. Still in 3rd. Trying to pass for 2nd. Well, not quite. Got too close in. Sorry, guys. Still 3rd. Right hard, Daniel. Oh, mangled in that crappy corner. It's all right. You did good. Get after him. Good job. Oh no, he stalled his bike. That was 2nd kick, that's good. Good ride, Daniel. Not bad. It's tough. It's squirrely. Those rollers are so good. Yeah, it's fun.
Right on, man. Good job. All right, so we just finished that moto. Gotta say thank you to Bobby Fitch, because he passed me going into the last corner and got the checkered flag. They didn't give me the 2, so I was like, man, I still got a ways to go. And then he got me, went straight to checker, so I'm okay with that. We don't know where I finished. Dad was thinking I might have won it. I think 2nd or 3rd. There was a 95 on the Yamaha that was faster than me, and he crashed in the roller, so I got him. But we'll go check the scores. An okay start, not as good as the other one. I forgot to do my hole shot device. I've been doing it just to the first click on concrete, so I forgot to do that, so got a little wheelie, but that's okay. Still got out pretty good, grabbed that inside line in the first corner, came around all right, and just did what we could. It was a shorter moto, it was only like 7 minutes, but still it got me pretty good, pretty winded. Track is just tough, the ruts and stuff, so I'm trying to pick better lines and to ride smart, and I'm really slow going into them. Like I just coast instead of like getting on and then braking and rolling into it. I just coast into each corner, and I can hear these bikes coming up on me as I'm coasting, so that's something I personally got to work on. we can't turn that around for Moto 2, but we made it through first Moto's good, so we're gonna gear down here and take a little break until we're up again. Before that last Moto, the rider next to me pointed out I was missing a sprocket bolt. So we sent it, and then we were missing a second one. So I just ran over to fuel, picked up a set of bolts, and Dad's getting us taken care of, putting the freshies in there. So glad nothing happened with the hub or anything worse, but it's kind of how it goes. And one thing I was telling my dad, we got to remember that this is probably going to be Yeti's last motocross race, because what's up, dude? Because I'm doing today. Next week I'm doing an enduro race that I was invited to. Week after that is the Aztec Corks, and then it's the Florida trip where I'm going to be riding a bike down there. So after that, we're going to be listing Yeti and getting ready for the new bike to come. So I think this is going to be Yeti's last motocross race, at least with us. So hopefully do her proud.
Larry is out the gate.
Right.
In all of our way most of the time.
Yeah, exactly. Right on. Can't go wrong with some barbecue between motos. I just synced my polar from the motos, and you can always tell, like I was saying, I was so tired after that first moto, and it actually is telling me I should up my max heart rate because I was up to 207 beats per minute. So yeah, that's how hard we were pushing. Explains why I was so dead after that one, because I was running my heart way overkill. 207 beats per minute is insane, especially for a 32-year-old. Getting to be that time for Moto 2, so we're about to head down. This one be probably a little dicey. I didn't do too well in 25 plus Moto 1. Like, I had an alright finish, but I didn't feel like I rode very well, so we're gonna take this one kind of easy just because my knee is in a lot of pain. So I just want to get through it all right, check out some lines and stuff, and see what we can do. Of course, we'll give it our all, but yeah, get through it all right, and hopefully have some fun out there. So let's go get it.
Second moto, first class. Go down him, Daniel! Woo! Oh no, did Daniel go down or did I miss him? Oh no, poor Daniel. I wonder what happened.
Darn it! Rip that corner so I can get around that goddamn outside.
moto.
That one really sucked. The gate flinched and I went. I usually get pretty good starts. Got tied up in all of us flinched. I was slower pulling it back. I don't think the other guys actually hit the gate. So when it dropped, they went. I was still pulling it back. So last place start, through the first 2 corners, I went far inside, then outside, made some passes right off the rip. I was trying to cut through the field as well as I could. The track is definitely hard with the ruts and braking and acceleration bumps, but I was doing all right. One guy must have also fell, and then he got me back. He was running pretty well, but coming over into the back section, hit the tabletop. A guy was going outside, and I was like, I can get him on this inside. I went to rip it, and I just blew out the berm, pushed the front tire over, slipped out. Bike was turned kind of sideways. I was laying, got up really quick. Of course, it was laying on the clutch side with the clutch all the way out, so I couldn't grab it and lift the bike. So I lifted it, bike died, took a few kicks, got it going, skipped the step up, went around it. And then my buddy Kyle crashed in this corner. I was able to get around him. And then I crashed, and then he got me back. And we were coming into the rollers, and he stalled right in front of me, and I ran into his back. And then he was kind of sitting there starting his bike, so I had to yank back and then go around him. And then that last lap, Ben actually lapped me, and I thought it was going to be last lap. So like that was going to be the end. But Ben lapped us and then still had a white flag, so he lapped us really quick. But I don't think I'm usually that far back on the track. And there was one guy in front of me I was way faster than. I just couldn't make it happen. I couldn't even hit the double or the roller double that last lap. I should have been able to have him. I just was making too many mistakes. And I think it was like the step up, it doesn't matter, but I cased everything a lot really hard, and one of them really hurt my wrist, kind of almost blew my wrist off. One time the ski jump, like the tabletop and then the ski jump going back over the hill, I don't know if you saw it, but I hit it, got a horrible kicker, just I thought I was gonna go over the bars right into the face of the tabletop. So the next lap I really choked up on that because that scared me. But really bad moto, horrible start off the gate, had that tip over, and then just couldn't make one last pass. So who knows, maybe I go 410, it's whatever, we got out of it safe. We still have our 30 plus moto, hopefully we have a little better showing, but just want to get through the day safely. I'm still having fun, still got a smile on my face. I'm a little frustrated with myself because I know I'm better than that, but that's okay, it happens. So we'll go check the results and get ready for our second race, second moto. 250C is on the track, which means we're getting kind of close. They're race 11, we're 14, so starting to get a little bit ready, make sure I have my tear-offs all good and stuff. So hopefully we can finish out the day with the strong moto and build off of that second in Moto 1. But mostly just stay upright and stay safe throughout it. That's the plan. But yeah, weather's kind of moving in. We got a few drops of rain, but nothing ever really opened up. So thankful for that. And even the wind died down. So very nice out here today.
Okay. Good start, Daniel.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Third. All right, we just finished 30 plus B Moto 2. I finished up third. I had another really good jump off the gate. That Cowie to my left, he was the guy who beat me in Moto 1, and I kind of went to pinch him, and I held it on really late and a little too late. I kind of overshot the first corner. I was on the brakes hard up on the front, or at least it felt like it. Able to grab the outside. He went inside, so he ran off with it. But I came out second, so I was cool with that, and ran pretty well. And then just started making some mistakes. Maybe it was first lap, maybe it was second, but the step up tabletop thing is really hogged out on the left. So the line comes in on the left, hooks into the right, kind of in the middle of the track, and then fades left, and the face of the jump is completely hogged out. So I hit that, got a weird kick, cased it super hard. Killed my wrist. I'm just glad I didn't go down. And then I wasn't able to jump the big double one of the laps because all the faces are all just like hogged out. Right up the face of it, right at the lip is a dugout area, and they're all really sketchy. So I started playing it a little safer, stopped jumping that one tabletop, started taking a different line before the double. So we made it out all right in there. We went 2-3. I'm not sure what Jason went, so we'll see if we get second or third overall, but I'm pretty happy with that ride, and we stayed off the ground, so that's a success. But I'm gonna go ahead and get changed out here, check the results, start loading up, and call this a successful day.
What number is your moto?
20. I think that's 7. That's a nice round.
Yeah.
Hayden needs that.
Ooh, hi, camera.
And yours was third, right?
Yeah. Awesome. Thank you. We got our trophies. We got a third and a fourth. Jason went 3-2, and then I went 2-3 and 30 plus. So he got me on the flop and got the second. And then I had to treat myself to a celebratory funnel cake. So we got that, and now we're gonna jump in the truck and get on out of here. But pretty good day overall at Pueblo. Definitely struggled a little bit. I think I could have rode better, but happy to be leaving safe and healthy, and after having a lot of fun with it. So good day, and like I said, potentially Yeti's last motocross race, at least with me riding it. Since it's the state championship race, we got these cool shirts from Honor Farm with all their season sponsors and everything. And then they also had hats, and Geoff gave both my dad and I one. So appreciate that, Geoff, and thanks for putting on an awesome event here in Pueblo. But we are gonna get on the road, chow down on this. I was texting one of my buddies about the overall results, and I don't even think I mentioned to you guys that in 25 plus, I went 4-9. So in that second moto after the bad start and the crash, I got 9th. And however the overalls worked, I went 4-9 for 4th. So that's completely crazy. I didn't expect that at all, but we'll take them when they're given to us. So got a 4th place there. Poor bike's definitely a little dirty from the day out at Pueblo, but we'll get to washing that tomorrow or sometime this week. But that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this state championship race at Honor Farm MX in Pueblo. Overall, pretty good day. I wish I could have had a little bit better performance, but you know, we'll take a 4th place and a 3rd place. Nothing to sneeze at, but that track's definitely very hard to ride. I wish it was open for practice. It's like even it has less time than Sweeney Cycle Park being open, because they don't run open practices down there, so it's only 2 races a year. But it would be a great track to practice on, but it's kind of hard when you go and the track's so gnarly and nothing you usually ride and you're trying to race on it. But it is what it is. It's the same way for everyone out there, and I just struggle with it some. But yeah, next weekend the plan is to do an enduro that I was invited to, so that'll be something completely different. But stay tuned for that, and appreciate you guys watching. So hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already, and my hands aren't free. But until next time, as always, take it easy. If it's easy, take it twice. We'll talk to you later.